Hello, my name's SJ. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to make some Christmas cards. Now we're making them today to save ourselves because I don't know about you, but I've not bought any Christmas cards, I've not made any Christmas cards, and I've certainly missed the Christmas post. But that's all right because we live in a digital world. So we're going to make them online. We're going to hop onto Canva and I'm going to show you how to make Christmas cards because it's 4 days till Christmas, but this could apply to birthday cards, it could apply to Easter cards, any form of cards. And you could actually be making them to sell. So you can sell them with Canva, or you could sell them with Printify or Gelato. There's lots of different providers that can print them for you. And I will leave all the details down below in the caption. So if you like videos on making money online, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's head on over to Canva. There's Canva that's free, which is brilliant, and there is so much that you can do for free. I have the pro account, but that's just because initially I was doing Etsy, so I was doing lots of t-shirt designs, sweatshirt designs, mug designs, and it was beneficial for my business. Now I do affiliate marketing. I could possibly drop it down, I just haven't got round to it. And then my previous work is all saved there. I'm not very organised, otherwise it would all be in nice neat folders. But you can see there's so many things that you can do with Canva. Plenty of ways to get into what we're looking for, but let's just type it in. So we are going to do Christmas cards. And our Christmas card templates will come up. Now, as mentioned earlier, we could be printing, so we could be having a card printing business, be it Christmas, Easter, anniversaries, birthdays, and then you'd be wanting to print more of a, doesn't have to be portrait, but more of a kind of folded card so that people could write inside. But as we're going to send this one digitally, I'm going to find something that's very simple, this kind of postcard shape. I'm going to make sure it is not a pro, and I'm also going to look for one with a photo in it so I can show you how to do that. So how about this one? That one's not pro. Now if you're looking through, you can obviously star them so that you can come back to ones that you know are in your starred group. To say if you're going, oh, where was that one? I saw one, now I can't find it. So we'll click on here, it will open it up, customize this template. Now as mentioned, you can print on Canva, so it is trying to get you to do that straight away. We have a pop-up, it's giving you a price. I'm in the UK, so because this is a TPP, just back and front, they've put it as a postcard, so that's the price for that. Could also print on Printify, and there's other print providers. I will add some details down below. So we don't know these random people. We want our own family in the Christmas baubles. So what you would need to do is upload some photos of your family or whoever you want to have in the Christmas baubles. So I've already got lots of files uploaded from various projects I've been working on. These were actually created in AI. It's kind of me, but it's kind of not. Very bizarre. Anyway, let's crack on. So let's pick some pictures of the dogs. Can't go wrong with the dogs. So we've got this picture of Luna here facing to the right. So let's click on this picture, drag it across. Now we want it to be there in the bauble, so we just kind of hover it over. You can already see she's there, and release. Then we've got a picture of Coco here, looking to the left. So let's see if we can drop her in. Not forgetting my Bailey. Drop him in. And then we've got this one small space here, but I only have 3 dogs. I guess we'll have to use the children. So let's get this picture from Disney of the kids with Pluto. Make sure we're hovering on the right bauble. And there we have it. So we could leave it as simple as this. If our name was Wilson, of course. So let's edit this here. So we don't need it to say from the Wilson family. Now you could change all of the text. You can write whatever you want to write. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, looking forward to 2024. It's up to you. So I'm just going to show you how to change the text. So let's keep it simple. And let's just highlight the Wilson element. So we're just going to change that to Thompson. So it now says Merry Christmas from the Thompson family. Now as we've got a pack of Huskies, we could say Merry Christmas from the pack. But of course the kids are in it too. So maybe we just stick with Merry Christmas from the Thompson family. It's not actually my name, but let's just use that as an example. So then Merry Christmas. Now we could keep it as it is, but I want to show you where the texts are. So if we click up here, you can see the different text styles. So it might be that we want this heading to be more bold and we want the from the family to be more handwritten. So let's try that and see how it looks. So let's go back and pick more of a heading. I'm going to make sure that I do not use Anything Pro. Anything Pro will have this little crown next to it. So just for the sake of the demonstration, let's pick this one. Now that is significantly larger than the card, but that's good because it gives us a great example. So whilst it's still highlighted, we can change the font size. And then we can move it around, just grab it and move it. We might want that to be slightly larger. It's all about just playing around and getting used to the system. Just move that up a tad. And then we could change this to a script font like we discussed. So let's go back to our types, look at handwritings. Again, I'm looking for one that is not pro. So maybe it's all trial and error. Apricots. Alex, that's not really clear enough, is it? Alex Brush. The apricots was fine. Bright Sunshine. You know, there's a whole host of them. For the sake of this, I'm going to go with apricots. I think that one was quite nice. Now you might want to change the colour. So how do we do that? So again, let's highlight it, go to colour. Now it's already showing you the colours that are used within the photo, just so that you can have that kind of continuity. But if you want to stand out a little bit more, here's your main default solid colours. But any colour that you want can be found here. If you know the name for it, you can type it in, or you can just kind of pick and play. So it being Christmas, I think the red looks better, so let's stick with that. Now I think this could be a tad bigger because it's coming from the family. That's quite important. Let's see if I try 12. So I think this is coming together already. And then let's maybe change the colour, keeping it Christmassy. Maybe we go with a green. Oh no, we can't see that. We either stick with the white or we take the red. Now, if you're not sure, what you can do, which is brilliant with Canva, you don't want to lose the work that you've done. So if you press this button here, you can literally duplicate your work. So now you have literally got a carbon copy. So if you are like 99.9% happy with this, but you might want to have a little play around, but you don't want to have to then reverse it all if you're not sure and you decide, actually I preferred the original. So let's play around with our V2. So here we could change the colour a bit more. Choose any colour. Doesn't really go, but we could try. I actually quite like it, even though I said it didn't really go. But you get my point. So you can play around with the colour, with the fonts, until you are happy with the card. So this is a template with photos version 1. And then below, just for ease, I'm just going to copy it. So control copy or command copy, depending on whether you're on a Mac or Windows. Control or command V. So then we've got our version 2. I mean, the only difference is this colour here. Now, we could be happy with that. I just want to quickly show you how you can make one totally from scratch. So we can change the colour so it's white, or we could pick a colour for our background. So I don't think we want it to be absolutely white, but I also don't think we want that colour. So let's go for something a little bit more neutral. And like I said, it's all about just having a play around. You think of reds and greens and golds at Christmas, so, you know, just have a play. That's a bit too gold in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I'm still playing around. I think I'm going to go for like a pale blue. Okay, I'm going to go with that colour. So we're going to call this one. So this is our Christmas card from scratch. This is our own work. So now we need to go into elements. Elements and text is predominantly what we will now be using. So we could put a border around here. So I've already been using them. So let's put Christmas frame or border. Help if I could spell. And see what comes up. Now this is a nice effect. You want to think about whether it's landscape or portrait. Yes, you can move them around, but if you're in a rush and you want to make things simple, it's easier to pick something that's, I said we wouldn't use anything pro. Lucky me. So the one I was going to use is pro. So let's pick this one and see how this turns out. So let's move this so it fits in place with the card. Just need to have a little bit of tweaking. Need to tweak over here. There we go. A little tweak there. So now we've got a nice frame. Excuse me, nice frame on our card. but we're going to need to put a little bit more in than that. Let me show you how to do a text. So if you press T, that will bring up text. You can see it's highlighted, so we can write straight on there. Of course, it's gone off. So anyway, so let's put Merry Christmas. Again, let's highlight it and make it bigger. Move it to the top of the card. Now, if you want the same font, and for quickness, you want to kind of duplicate, if you click on it and press the duplicate button, there you go. And we can move this down to the bottom. Now, we know it's going to be too big for Happy New Year, so we can resize it already, but we've still got our same font. So we can now put Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Put that there ready. So now we need to fill this space in the middle. So let's go into elements and see what we can find. So let's just type in Christmas. See what comes up in the graphics. I mean, there's so many different things. I mean, if you didn't want to write Merry Christmas, you can see here. I mean, that's a pro one, but there's there are ones already written for you. We've got this cute little reindeer here. We could keep it simple with just this very stylish Christmas tree. Anyway, there's plenty is my point, and this is purely for an example anyway. So let's take the reindeer. Let's pop him here. If you want to make him bigger, we can bring that up. And already we're starting to see our Christmas card come together. And then, like I said, it's literally all about trial and error. So I want to make that a little bit smaller so it moves up here a bit more. Who do I want? Maybe I want a snowman with the reindeer. Maybe I want Father Christmas with the reindeer. Let's just all look at the elements and see what we can find. So we could just simply, I mean, we could have all three of them here. But again, that's a pro, and I promised we would not use any pros. Pro. Right, let's pick one. Let's pick this one. So now we have got our snowman. We have got our very cute little Rudolph. So let's kind of size them up the same. And then in the middle, maybe we just put from the family. Just having a little think, sorry. Let's move that up there. See, I'm always changing my mind. I didn't say it was going to be brilliant. I'm just showing you an example. So in the middle, let's just put from the Thompson family. So again, we're going to press our T. We're going to highlight it from the Thompson family. You can make it bigger. Now you can just extend it to make it bigger. And then we're going to move that so it kind of fits in the middle there. Let's have a little play around with our Rudolph, play around with our snowman. One more quick thing to show you as well. I mean, there are so many things, but this is just to very quickly show you how to do some last minute cards. This is by no means my best graphic design skills. So I just wanted to show you some different, if it will do it, yeah, some different effects. So we can highlight our text, go to effects, and here you've got some variations, shadows, and we can change kind of how we do that just by, like I said, it's just trial and error, just playing with Canva and getting used to it. Transparency, one with the outline, neon, glitch, echo. There's quite a few different options for you if you don't want it to be the same throughout. One that's really nice, it won't fit here because we've the way we've designed the card, but I'm just going to quickly show you. We could have curved this. So if we highlight this over here, and again go into effects, down the bottom, and curve. Now if you want to change the curve shape, you can literally just move it like that to how you want it. So we could have Merry Christmas. I mean, it does kind of fit. Didn't think it would, but we could kind of have that like that. Bring that here, do that there, move them over. But anyway, that's our card from scratch. So now, how are we going to save these so that we can get them sent across? I'm happy with the size in there. Sorry, just having a little fiddle. That's better. Right, so now we need to save them. So we've got 3. Now one was just plain, so let's decide which one we're going to delete. Let's delete number 2, we don't need that. So we can either save them together and then separate them out afterwards, or we can save them individually. So we need to make sure that we can download them. There's plenty of ways to download them. Typically my record button is entirely in the way, but anyway. So download. Now as I said, we can do it page by page or we can do them together. If we're sending them as an attachment or as an email or within an email, it's probably easier just to do them separately. Now we're not making t-shirts, so we don't need a transparent background. Now possibly a JPEG is best for sharing, but then a lot of people on a Mac might be better with a PDF, and we'll flatten it all. So I am literally just going to pick the top one because I think that one's the best one anyway, and I'm just going to save it on its own. So I've done it as a PDF, flattened it, so if there's any layers they've been pressed together, and press done and download. And there we have it. And if I open the file, we've got our very quick Christmas card that we can now attach to our email and send across. Merry Christmas. So I hope you found that useful. As I said, there's plenty of things we can do in Canva, and I will come back another day and show you some different elements. Maybe we'll do a t-shirt design. If there's anything in particular that you don't know how to do in Canva, that you need to learn, please comment below, and I'm quite happy to make a video to show you how to do it. We could perhaps do t-shirt designs next, or we could show you how to make a thumbnail if you are doing a video for YouTube. Whatever you want to do, let me know and we'll get it sorted. So there you go. Merry Christmas. And I hope to see you in the new year. But before I go, you know what I'm going to say. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because I do make videos, both long form and short form, daily. all to show you how to make money online. Now, this has been more of a last minute save ourselves for Christmas, but as mentioned before, we could be making these to sell if we were a little bit more organized next year. Anyway, thank you for your time. Hope you found this valuable. Any questions, drop them below. And once again, Merry Christmas.